Like, you don't understand what it's for, but you needed it. What's your name? Ooh. Okay. So today I am gonna be creating the poster boards for my brand that's about to drop on Friday. Today is October 2nd. It's dropping October 1st, October 4th. The quote. So I wanted to do a photo of this right here. I did these with Posca markers. I don't know if you guys are familiar, but they're fire. I really like them. Like, it's nice for me to do like my little sketches, but then kind of give them like that oomph with the color. And I just think that it just looks really dope after it's all done. I wanted to do that, get it blown up, and then put words on top of it, like my quotes. I had like a little rough draft with it yesterday. It didn't turn out exactly like I wanted. It's supposed to say trust yourself, and honestly, I really mess with this. Like, it's dope. I love the font, I love the color, I love the black against the red and the white. My only concern is that it just wasn't big enough. And yeah, I kind of just feel like, obviously I couldn't even say yourself because the E, the L, and the F didn't fit. So I got that a little bit bigger. This is with matte paper. I ended up getting satin paper. I don't know how that's gonna work with the spray paint, but we're gonna see. Okay, y'all. So I tried to, I need to make the letters for the poster smaller. But because I created my own stencils for that, it took a little bit of time to make those letters. So what I'm gonna do is just go on Canva and type out what I want and go get that printed at Staples and cut that out for the stencil, okay? Work harder, not smarter, you know? Any other time I wouldn't mind putting in extra work in for cost purposes, but I kind of waited till the last minute, so we might have to pay for convenience this time. But yes, I will hop back on when I get there. So, I did go to Staples, and child, I was there for almost 2 hours. I was there literally until they closed. From 6:45, they closed at, I got there 6:45 and they closed at 8. Is that 2 hours? Y'all do the math. But anyways, that was an experience, okay? It took a lot of patience, and it's funny because in the video just before this, I meant to say work smarter, not harder, but I ended up saying work harder, not smarter. And once you see the rest of this video, you're gonna realize that, like, yeah, girl, you kind of like, I kind of predestined how the outcome was going to turn out without realizing it. Because being there at Staples, I was rushing. Like, I wasn't rushing, obviously I was there for a long time, but it was like I was trying to get the workout. I had a vision in my mind of how I wanted it to be, and I'm like, okay, no, like, it has to be this way. So I was pushing it, and it was like one thing would happen and then it would set me back. I accidentally printed 30 sheets of the same paper, and I will show you like all of the sketches, not the sketches, but like what I had typed out on Canva that I was gonna do. I think it was like 16 pages or something, but they all had a different words on them that was gonna help me to print it out. And I had printed one sheet, but I had printed it 30 times. And let me tell you, okay, the money is tight, and granted, paper is like, okay, but that much, it was like $11 for pretty much something I couldn't even use. And I don't want to be like a complaining spirit. I did that, and you know, things didn't go how I wanted it to. Then I had to continue to keep making more edits on Canva and then sending them one by one to the printer. It was a whole thing, but I had did it. And it's funny because the video that is gonna come after I do my little monologue, I had did that the day before, and it was talking about patience. And so I feel like that was a lesson for me in patience, but at the same time to slow down, because I was moving too fast and I wasn't allowing myself to see the other options of what it could be, allowing it to flow. But it was needed. I needed that experience, like, to be able to get to this point and be like, oh, like, duh, you know. But it was dope. It was definitely a character building moment. Even getting there, trying to like pull up to the Staples parking lot, like, I wasn't really paying attention to where I was going. I was trying to hurry up and get in the parking lot to do it on time, like. And something I was watching, I don't know if you guys watch For the Healthy Hope podcast. I do mention them in this video as well that you'll see. But one of the quotes that Ree on there says, she had said, or no, it was Sunset Tim. He had said, you can get caught in something called a God loop. And pretty much what that is going through the same thing that's supposed to be teaching you over and over and over again until you finally get it. And I missed it. I listened to that the day before this all happened as well. But like now editing this video, I see the purpose of everything. I see how everything like aligned, and it's just so dope to be able to like see how things manifest and how they speak to you, and the messages, how like you don't understand what it's for, but you needed it. Because like, why was I recording those videos without, I didn't even know that I was gonna be needing it, you know? So just a beautiful experience. Glad that I had it. But yeah, child, it was a rough ride, man, but we're gonna keep going because we got places to be.
Once you eliminate expectations from what's going to come out of what you're making, and just understand this artistic experience is never about controlling the outcome, right? Like, this artistic experience is about like seeing the beauty of our minds and really getting a glimpse to like look at our souls. I think
you go into it in the headspace of expecting, and I have my days where I be expecting. It can get rough. It can get difficult, especially when you're not seeing the fruit that you feel like you should be seeing. But in order for you to see the fruits of your labor, to see the unmanifest become the manifest, you have to keep going. You have to continue.
And continuing is exactly what I did. After coming back from Staples, I went ahead and started lining my words up to see how I wanted them to fit on the poster before I had turned them into stencils. but I can't even hold y'all. Even after all the trials and tribulations, I'm looking at the letters on this poster and I'm realizing, like, this is just too small. Like, the vision isn't given, and I just don't see myself compromising the size just because it was easier. I didn't picture it for myself. Just look at me, looking around trying to find the answers. They is not back there, girl. But you know what? Doing the words like this wasn't even my original vision. I honestly had wanted to freehand it just like I do all my other spray painted endeavors. But I just didn't want to mess it up, y'all. I didn't want to mess it up. Sound like somebody need to trust themselves, because I ended up doing it. And it was fire, okay? Yes, so moral of the story. Slow down, trust yourself, and put faith over fear. That is all. Good night. It is not all. There's more to the video, but yes, that was a lesson learned. Like, how beautiful is that? I just feel so blessed to be able to call that my lesson. I really hope that you guys enjoyed listening to and also watching the process of me pulling these posters together. I'm gonna dive into more of the products that I use for this collection. This is also from the Twisted Thoughts collection. OMG, I didn't even say that. But yeah, they're available on my website now, so go tap in, byhopecheyenne.com. Thank y'all so much for rocking with me, staying with me, and I'll see y'all next time.